Hello everyone! Welcome back to Garden Decor Designs, the channel where we help you cultivate the garden of your dreams. Before we start, we want to ask your support to make this channel grow with subscribe to this channel, leave comment, hit the like button or share this video to your friends and family. Today we're stepping into a world of timeless beauty and romantic charm, the enchanting world of the English garden. Have you ever looked at a picture of a quintessential English cottage garden and wondered how to achieve that look? That sense of natural abundance, effortless beauty, and a place that feels both wild and perfectly curated? Well, you're in the right place. In this video, we'll dive deep into what makes an English garden so special, explore its many benefits, and give you 10 of our best design ideas to help you create your very own slice of heaven. But first, what exactly is an English garden? The English garden, also known as the English landscape garden, emerged in the 18th century as a revolt against the rigid, symmetrical French formal gardens of the time. The idea was to mimic the beauty of nature itself, but in a refined and idealized way. It's a style defined by its romantic and informal feel, celebrating the naturalistic, winding lines and a profusion of plants. Think of it as a beautiful, controlled wildness, a harmonious blend of nature and nurture. It's less about perfect rows and more about a tapestry of colors and textures that evolve with the seasons, creating a space that feels lived in and deeply personal. So, why would you want to have an English garden of your own? The benefits of creating an English garden are as beautiful as the gardens themselves. First, it's a haven for biodiversity. The layered and diverse planting provides shelter and food for pollinators like bees and butterflies, as well as a variety of birds. This makes your garden a thriving ecosystem, contributing to local wildlife health. Second, a well-designed English garden is incredibly low maintenance once established. The layered planting, or cottage garden style, means that once plants fill in, they act as a natural weed suppressor. You'll spend less time pulling weeds and more time enjoying the beautiful results. Beyond the practical benefits, an English garden offers an unmatched sense of tranquility and a deep connection to nature. The winding paths invite you to wander and explore, and the hidden seating areas provide a quiet escape for reflection or a peaceful cup of tea. It's a living, breathing space that changes with every season, offering something new to admire all year round. It's a true sanctuary, right in your own backyard. So, how can you decorate your own garden to achieve this beautiful look? Decorating your English garden is all about creating that romantic, layered, and slightly wild aesthetic. It starts with the hardscaping. Instead of straight lines, opt for curved paths made from natural materials like flagstones, gravel, or brick. These winding paths create a sense of mystery and lead the eye through the garden. Arbors, pergolas, and trellises are essential elements that add vertical interest and provide support for climbing roses and vines. These structures can be used to create beautiful entryways or secluded seating areas. Next, consider your furniture. Rustic or vintage-style pieces like wrought iron tables and chairs, or even a distressed wooden bench, perfectly complement the naturalistic setting. Place them in a quiet corner or a sun-dappled spot to create an inviting retreat. Don't forget to add decorative elements like weathered stone urns, bird baths, or even a small trickling water feature. These details add character and a sense of history to the space. The key is to embrace a look that feels natural, a bit whimsical, and has a touch of old-world charm. Now let's talk about the heart of any English garden: the plants. The best plants for an English garden are those that offer a long blooming season, varied textures, and a profusion of color. Here are some of our top choices. First, roses, the quintessential English garden plant. Choose a mix of climbing roses for arbors and trellises, and shrub roses for a beautiful, fragrant backdrop. English roses from breeders like David Austin are particularly known for their romantic, full-petaled blooms and incredible scent. Second, delphiniums and foxgloves. These tall, stately spires add dramatic height and a vertical element to the garden, often in shades of blue, purple, and pink. Third, peonies. With their large, lush, and fragrant blooms, peonies are a showstopper in any garden bed. Their big, beautiful flowers are a classic feature. Fourth, lavender. This fragrant herb is a must-have. Its silvery foliage and purple flowers not only look beautiful but also attract beneficial pollinators and have a calming scent. Fifth, cosmos and dahlias. These annuals and perennials provide continuous color from summer into fall, filling in any gaps with their cheerful daisy-like flowers. Sixth, wisteria and clematis. These are beautiful climbing vines perfect for adding a sense of romance and age to arbors and fences. Seventh, lady's mantle. A fantastic ground cover with unique, scalloped leaves that hold morning dew like little jewels. It's perfect for softening the edges of a path or garden bed. Now let's dive into some practical and inspiring garden design ideas that you can implement in your own space. Here these the collection of the top 10 best English garden design ideas to spark your creativity. 1. The welcoming white picket fence garden. This classic design idea showcases the iconic white picket fence, a staple of the cottage garden aesthetic. The border is bursting with a variety of vibrant perennials and shrubs, creating a rich tapestry of colors and textures. The carefully placed topiary cone adds a touch of formal structure that contrasts beautifully with the wild, overflowing feel of the flowers, and the stone path invites you to step inside this charming haven. 2. The layered wall-side border. A perfect example of how to use existing structures to your advantage. This design features a lush, layered perennial border nestled against a rustic brick wall. The various heights of plants, from the ground-hugging yellow cosmos to the taller spires of pink and purple blooms, create a sense of depth and abundance. The brick wall provides a warm, historic backdrop that makes the vibrant colors of the flowers pop. 3. The romantic rose-covered archway. This image perfectly captures the romantic essence of an English garden. A simple wooden gate and archway are transformed into a breathtaking focal point, overflowing with climbing roses in shades of pink and red. The arch frames a charming view down a gravel path, flanked by perfectly manicured boxwood hedges and a profusion of rose bushes, creating a truly inviting and enchanting entryway. 4. The abundant cottage garden. This design embodies the more is more philosophy of the cottage garden. Every inch of space is filled with a delightful jumble of plants in various shapes, sizes, and colors. The mix of perennials, annuals, and shrubs creates a dense, multi-layered look that feels natural and effortless. A curving path winds through the vibrant chaos, leading your eye toward a charming hidden house in the background. 5. The Grand Country Estate Garden. A stunning example of a larger-scale English garden design. This photo shows a perfectly manicured lawn and geometric beds that lead the eye toward a grand country house. However, the formality is softened by the incredibly lush, overflowing borders on either side of the path. The varied planting and vibrant color palette create a sense of wild abundance that contrasts beautifully with the elegant architecture, blending formality with naturalistic charm. 6. The rustic walled garden path. This scene showcases a long, meandering stone path leading alongside a truly spectacular, overflowing garden border. The design demonstrates how a seemingly simple path can be transformed by the profusion of plant life around it. The mix of textures and colors, from the bright yellows to the deep purples and reds, is a visual feast, making every step a new discovery. The rustic house in the background adds to the serene, timeless feel. 7. The enchanted garden gazebo. This is the perfect example of creating a secret, secluded retreat within your garden. A charming gazebo draped in lush green vines provides a shaded and private spot for a table and chairs. Surrounded by a profusion of blooming peonies and other perennials, this space feels like a true escape from the world. It's a beautiful idea for anyone wanting to create a functional and magical outdoor living area. 8. The wildflower meadow border. A beautiful take on the English garden. This design incorporates a more naturalistic, wildflower meadow style. The riot of cosmos and sunflowers creates a vibrant and joyful border that looks completely effortless and untamed. The rustic wooden bench invites you to sit and simply absorb the incredible beauty of the scene, a perfect example of how to create a feeling of wild freedom in your garden. 9. The secluded garden nook. This image highlights the charm of creating small, intimate spaces within your garden. A pair of ornate wrought iron chairs and a small table are nestled among a variety of lush plants and containers. The mix of foliage, from the large hosta leaves to the delicate lavender, creates a cozy and private atmosphere. It's a wonderful example of how to use garden furniture to create a sense of purpose and comfort in your outdoor space. 10. The symmetrical perennial path. This design showcases how symmetry can still be a key element in a naturalistic English garden. A central gravel path leads to a large urn, framed by perfectly symmetrical hedges. However, the formality is softened by the free-flowing, informal planting of perennials along the sides. The beautiful blues and pinks of the flowers contrast with the deep greens of the hedges, creating a stunning and balanced visual corridor. So there you have it, a deep dive into the world of English garden design. It's a style that embraces natural beauty, a touch of romance, and a sense of timeless elegance. From winding paths to climbing roses and hidden nooks, it's about creating a personal sanctuary that feels both wild and wonderfully organized. We hope this video has inspired you to bring a little bit of that enchanting English charm into your own backyard. Whether you start with a single rose bush or a full-scale garden redesign, remember that the goal is to create a space that you love, a place that brings you peace and joy. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more garden design inspiration, please give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you never miss a new episode. Let us know in the comments below which of these garden ideas was your favorite. Happy gardening!